So I want to talk to you about when should you give up on your hair. I want to tell you the reason why I wanted to talk about this, as well as when you should. Recently, a lady reached out to us and said that she was like, thank you for reaching out, Angel. Thank you for following up with me. She's like, there's no hope for my hair. There's nothing that I can do. I've tried everything and I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my money. And she has just completely given up. So first I want to say this. Usually I would say about 85% of the clients that work with us, both in salon or online, have given up on their hair for years. So I wasn't surprised when she said that. It's been a while since someone has just said it the way she did, and my team, as well as myself, was just like, what is the best way that we can respond back to her? And what I did, and if you're watching this, know that you are not alone, right? A lot of what we do is making sure that you know that you're not alone, but also making sure that you keep the hope alive, right? Some people, they're like, well, Angel, I don't know how to take care of my hair. I'm just going to go back to the relaxer. And I get it. I completely get it, right? The reason why you don't know how to take care of your own hair is because nobody has ever taught you how to. So you're going into brain surgery not knowing the proper procedures and steps. The only thing you have been taught was how to wash your hands, right? Does that make sense? If you go into brain surgery and the only thing you've been taught is to wash hands, and they're expecting you to do this brain surgery, like let's do this, you're even going to wash your hands wrong because you're not doing it the right way that you need to do the brain surgery, right? Does that make sense, right? We haven't been taught how to care for our type of hair. We have been taught how to care for a different type of hair, and there's so many layers into why that is. One of them being the cosmetology board is not, they don't care about black people, right? And that may be kind of strong, or maybe blown out of proportion, but the truth is the people who created those regulations and protocols for the board of cosmetology do not look like us, right? And it was created a while ago, so who is doing the revamp? Not us, right? I can speak to that because I've started my career off, for those of you who know me or who've been rocking with me for over a decade. I started off my career as a natural hair stylist. So I got my license I got my natural hairstylist license. And then 7 years later, I went to school for cosmetology, right? So I saw the changes in the books, and aside from when I went to cosmetology, then they had the number system or whatever, like the 1, 2, 3, 4 that y'all be talking about sometimes, and y'all be so obsessed over for some reason. That was in the book. But when I first initially went to school for natural hair stylist, that was not in our book. That wasn't a thing, right? But anyways, when should you give up on your hair? I want you to answer that. I want you to answer that. I want to be really real. I want to be really real here. And I would love for you to comment down below with some reasons why you would give up on your hair. Or if you're like almost to where you want to give up, I would love for you to share with us, just to get it off of you, right? Maybe you never really had a safe space to share about your natural hair, so you're like, shoot, let me respond back to this because it's been on my mind, it's been heavy on my heart. Like, I would love for you to share with us of what are some reasons that why you would give up on your hair, or some reasons or why you're thinking about giving up on your hair, right? Whether that's going to a relaxer or just not even really doing anything with your hair, okay? And again, mind you that a lot of the clients that we work with, they've given up for years. So they, like this client is like, she's like, yeah, I'm giving up. But a lot of the clients, they have given up for years. They haven't seen any great results. They haven't seen any good results. Ooh, they haven't seen any positive type of results. It's actually been declining for years, right? That's why I love that when they start working with us, things happen fast. They get very, very fast results, and they're like, oh my gosh, what in the world? Like, what is this sorcery? What is this magical? Like, what did you put me through, Angel? Like, you know. So I'm here to let you know of, okay, when should you give up on your hair, right? Is it after you think you've tried everything, right? Because that's what a lot of people say. Well, I've tried everything. I've tried all the products. And that's the main thing they say. I've tried the products. There is no magical product for you to try, right? There's more to it than that, and we teach that to you with our natural hair healing process that we have and that we take our clients through, both in the salon as well as online, right? We service people who we have not even ever seen them in person. I have never touched them, right? I've never, right? But they still get results, right? Long story short, do not give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. 9 times out of 10, I say 9 times out of 10 because that's like a usual thing that somebody says, but like 10 times out of 10, if you think you've tried everything, you have not, right? You may have tried a lot of products and it's just overwhelming and just like energy draining because you've done a whole bunch of stuff and you're not seeing the results that you want to. So it feels like you're putting in more energy than you're getting results out. What the world? Right? You haven't tried everything. That right combination of things you haven't done, right? What we teach, and actually I've been talking about that with our new virtual hair care clinic rooms, is getting the answers that you need instead of you thinking in your mind that you're doing it right when you're not, right? Let me know if that makes sense, right? So, and I'm like, this weather, let's do this. Let's do this. Like, I love the shrinkage. Out, bam, bam, bam. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm going to tell you this story and then we're going to go into the next segment. I had a client, in the salon client, she was using a product. I didn't recommend her the product, but she was using a product that she had bought somewhere. It was from the line of products that I use in the salon, which is Design Essentials. And she said, Angel, I do not like this product. And I'm like, why don't you like the product? I use it on your hair. And she said, well, it didn't give me this look that I wanted. And I said, oh, because you don't use that product to get that look that you're going for, right? So it wasn't the product. Well, I mean, it was the product, but it was that she chose to use that product when that was not the product to use for what she was looking for, right? So think of it like that. What if you have the right product, but you're just not using it the right way, or you're not using it for the look that you actually desire, right? The product that she was using was, and they don't even have this product anymore, but it was an argan cream moisturizer. She was using it to define her hair, and it was not, that product is not created to define. Ooh. It is not that time for firecrackers. It is not not yet. Like, what is going on? I don't even get why people do that. I'm sorry, this lighting is crazy, but y'all know it's me. It's me. Does that help? Not really. I look crazy. Okay. All right. So, long story short, and again, as you're hopping on, say, "Hey, girl, hey." Oh my, I don't even understand. I can't even see no fireworks. Anyways, do not give up on your hair. Just don't. Don't do it.